Oh, wow. Apologies for the... Oh, my God. Looks even worse on camera. Wow. My missus... She dyed my hair on the weekend. She said, oh, I just make it a bit blonder. Mate, what the fuck? It's gone yellow. I look like a light bulb. Worse. Christ. Same again. Oats. Peanut butter. 10 eggs. I've had half already. Eating that all in one go pre-gym make me feel sick. And 2 scoops of protein. Well, I'm not going to run anyone over, am I? Right, so arm day. I know what I said in one of my previous things, previous videos. I think it was on the chest and shoulders one. About if, for example, so the 4-week program over over the 4-day split, if I do 2, so the first 4-day chest are major, and so it'll be 4 exercises on chest, 3 exercises on shoulders. And I'd start with chest and then end with shoulders, 4-3. And then vice versa. Start with shoulders, 4 exercises. The next time. And finish with chest, 3 exercises. But this time, well, I don't do the same thing for arms. Arms, I always do tries 4 exercises and buys 3 exercises. But I don't alternate like Lee Priest says that you should. If you hit tries last time, you should hit buys this time first, when you've got most energy and you're able to hit it harder. Because my biceps aren't too bad, but my triceps are poor. I have short heads, which fucks me straight away, and also they're not very big. They're pretty strong, but they're not big. They're not bulky. And as everyone knows, tricep is a much larger muscle on your arm than the bicep. It's got 3 heads. It is a bigger muscle. You can build it bigger than your biceps. So I always think it's a lot more important to focus on triceps. So I basically every week, Jesus, every week, every single 4-day split, I always hit triceps first, because I'm trying to build them more. If anyone's got any ideas of some triceps and mass building tricep exercises, I do feel like I've tried them all. Things like skull crushers, I can't do too much of that sort of stuff because it fucks I can't do dips. I've written off dips completely. It gives me some sort of, I don't know if it's because I go too heavy, but I still get the reps out, so it can't be too heavy. But there's something about the exercise itself, it does something to my arm, it injures me, so they're out of the question. No dips. Close grip bench though, I don't mind that, but I don't always feel it in my triceps. I do feel it in my triceps, but not anywhere near as much as I do feel them with dips. I feel them a lot, but I actually get pain day or so after, and then it hurts me with everything else. Everything, like back, if I bench it hurts. It's not nice. You're gonna get run over, seagull, get out of the way. So yeah, arms today. I've been going pretty heavy. I might mix it up. It's always good to mix it up sometimes, especially if you can calculate your mood. If you feel like you've got mad strength before you're walking in, then yeah, do some heavy shit. But I'm not really feeling like that today. I feel like if I go too heavy, I'm just going to snap my arm in half. So I don't know. I think I might go for some slightly higher reps, or maybe some supersets, because I felt the same on back day. I had a day off yesterday because I like to have it after what's his face said. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. but he was serious. Jay Cutler, that was his name. He always said, I said in my last video, if you want to get big, day off after back, day off after legs. So that's what I do, because I want to get big. Yeah. So day off yesterday, but on that back day, my body was feeling absolutely destroyed. I've been doing so much heavy stuff recently. Those bent over 180 kg bent over rows, stuff like that, it just absolutely buckles me. And when I don't have many days off, I had like quite a few days in a row, sort of like 8 days in a row at one point, and it absolutely buggered me because, yeah, I don't think it's good. I know Sam Sulek and people like that, they don't have days off, or some of them don't have days off, but you need a day off every now and then. Jesus Christ. I'll get injured if I don't. So yeah, arms. I'm probably still going to go heavy. I say this every time, and I still go heavy. Okay, let's do this. Catch you in a bit. Okay. Skull Crusher variation, sort of. Better than Skull Crushers. You don't get as much of you get more of a range of motion with these. And it's a little bit more forgiving on your elbows as well. I like to get a good warm-up. I've done a few more warm-ups before this with super light dumbbells. Shoulders. With these, you've got a lot working there. You've got your shoulders involved, elbows, wrists, your back, chest. It's all kind of involved because you're leaning backwards. Warm up 10 kg either side, up to 15. I go up in 5s the whole way, up to 30 kg either side. Kind of depends what you feel works best for you. Some people always swear blindly with the Skull Crushers, but they always give me a little bit. I can't go heavy with them. It just starts to destroy my wrists, and it hurts my elbows as well. 20 kg either side. Start using some straps or some wrist wraps, whatever you want to call them. That starts to get a bit heavier now. I suppose this is kind of like my last warm-up set. You could possibly count this as a working set because it's reasonably heavy, but I'm not going to failure on it, which is why I don't call it a working set. This is kind of my compound movement for triceps. I know it's not a compound movement, but it's something that I can go heavy on. And I feel like it isolates the triceps better than doing like a dip or a close grip bench. And dips injure me all the time, so I can't be doing those. And close grip bench, I don't feel it much in my triceps. So these are my go-to. Cables at Pure Gyms aren't heavy enough for me to do press downs for the heavy movement. This is heavy now. 25 kg either side, I'm starting to struggle. And yes, I know my elbows are coming out to the side, but it's the only way I can do it. Unfortunately, I don't bend any other way. Top working set. So that was the first set. This is the second working set, 30 kg either side. I've only recorded one of these, but I do 2 of these. The second one, I think I got about 8 reps out of, 8-9 reps, but always rep range 8 to 12. But these ones, when I first started doing these, I was only really getting 4, 5, 6 at a push out. But now sort of I'm keeping it within the 8 to 12 rep range, which I'm pretty happy about. So I'm making some gains. So yeah, straight into sort of like, again, I know I call it the compound, but basically the compound movement I mean is the heavy movement. Start with 18 kg, 14 kg for a few little reps, some feeler reps. Then on to 18s just for a few. And then we start on 20s for the first set, but I kind of go up and down in reps. So the set of the 20 kg reps, I'll do probably about 16 reps on each arm. And then as I go up in weight, I go down slightly in reps. So the 22 kg, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll go just for sort of 14 reps. 24 is 12 reps. Basically to failure, but that's roughly what I get out. I'm struggling with this one. I wasn't really sure what the best movement was. But yeah, this is the finishing set here. 26s, feeling pretty heavy. I'm going to move up to 28 soon. I'm not really sure how many I got out here, but I think I got about 10 on each arm. Not exactly a concentration curl. It's kind of a little bit of a swing and not much control, but we're looking for a bit of strength. Let's just whack that on. Okay. Good session. I was a little bit lethargic to begin with. Didn't drink enough water today, throughout the day. Yeah. Now all my body's saying right now is food. I need energy. So that's first port of call, straight home and fuel up. Tempted to get some diesel, that's pretty damn cheap. What's this guy doing right up my arse? Come on, mate, I've just finished the gym. Give me a chance. Yeah. Made some improvements. Got a few more reps out of the heavy overheads. You'll see in the heavy overheads, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It was a little bit difficult today. I used this gym pin. I was so excited to use it. Oh my lord, I was so excited, but it didn't work as well as I was hoping. Oh, my lights. That's why everyone's flashing at me. I've got no lights on. It's not that dark. What the hell? Yeah. So yeah, tried gym pin out for the first time. Fucking, it's a good piece of kit, to be honest. Especially if you're working out in a pure gym. The cables are fucking shit. They're just crap. They're so light, and you can't even clip two together. Actually, I didn't think about that. You probably could. I don't think they'd be very happy about it. Anyway, I might give that a go. But yeah, unfortunately, because the holes in the actual pin goes through the weight to get into, that clings onto the weight, those little notches, they didn't marry up perfectly with the weights themselves. So the actual gym pin was slightly tilted downwards on that crappy cable that I was on. So it ended up sliding off the fucking weight, sliding off the gym pin. Fuck, it was pissing me off, because I was thinking all great things about this gym pin. Everyone else seems to get, I've seen loads of people online getting them, and I've heard great things, I've seen great things, and I was really excited, but it was a little bit of an anticlimax. I managed to get it working slightly. I think I need to invest in a different one, because I can only really get one plate on there. I'd like to get maybe 2 plates, 225 plates. That's a bit difficult to get on there though. There's no way, especially not on that fucking wonky cable. Right, so yeah, I'm on a bulk. I'm trying to put weight on. So, I mean, I've heard loads of people saying, oh, you shouldn't eat carbs before bed as your last meal. I mean, what, it's 8 o'clock now, so I'm going to end up eating by 8:30, 9 o'clock. I mean, you're bulking, so who gives a shit if you're putting weight on? That's the whole idea. If I was cutting, then yeah, I wouldn't, my last meal, I wouldn't be eating any carbs at all. But yeah, tonight, probably steak and rice. Or I might do a Sam Sulek special and do like, eat a steak and then a bowl of porridge or something. Something a little bit easier. I struggle. I don't know if anyone else has this, but after the gym, I know my body needs food and it needs energy, but I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. After legs, fucking hell, I don't want to eat for 2 or 3 hours, which I know you can't do. You have to eat. So yeah, it's a little bit of a difficult one. But I force feed most of my meals anyway, so I'm used to it. So yeah, I've hit my macros. I have to have a steak, otherwise, well, I need basically another 60 grams. No, sorry, no, because I've got steak and then my protein shake, my bedtime protein shake. So I've got about another 100 grams of protein left. I've got minimal carbs, hardly anything. I could even get away with not eating carbs, but I will. Yeah, so good session all in all. Making gains, getting stronger, putting on weight every day. Every morning I wake up, I'm at least 0.2, 0.3 heavier. Yesterday I was 107.1. This morning I was 107.5, which I know I obviously haven't put on 0.4 kilos overnight or in one day. It's highly unlikely, especially while I'm cruising. So yeah, that's I don't really know why, actually. Could be anything. I'll probably be less tomorrow. I'll be less than that, than what I was this morning, because I haven't drunk much water today. but I've eaten well. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to ramble on, and my brain's not working. I'm tired, so I'm going to love you and leave you. See you in a bit. Yeah. Should probably eat this with a fork. While I wasn't recording, I thought it seemed okay to steam with my fingers, but now that I'm recording, I think it's big gross stuff in my face with steak. I'm videoing it. A bit dark here as well. So it's about 250 grams, no, 200 grams of steak. I've had about half of it already, and with this I'm really not hungry. I struggle to eat late in the evening as well, so I've blended up some eggs, 8 eggs, 200 grams of steak. That's about right, it's okay. I mix the eggs with this. If you live in Kent, you're missing out if you haven't had this chocolate milk. Oh my god, it's mad. It's like a milk dispensary. It's like a burger van, but for milk. All automatic. £3 for that size. It's nothing like any chocolate milk or flavoured milks you would ever get. It's nice, natural, proper, from the local farm. Beautiful, very popular. As I said, if you're in Kent and you get a chance, Tuesdays, I don't know where they are. They pop around all over the place. I just know where they are in my village. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Nightingale Dairy. Milk on the move. Farm fresh milk, non-homogenized and gently pasteurized. It's very good. And I'm a bit of a chocolate milkshake connoisseur. Piper, you can have the gristle. Piper, introduce yourself. Come here. Say hello. Hello, Piper. Are you a good girl? Are you going to show them some tricks? Can you... Okay, maybe not. Cheeky little kit. She's on a bulk as well. She's It's too skinny. So yeah. Steak, oh, there's some oats in here as well. Just to finish off my carbs. Yeah. Well, that's it for my evening meal. Don't know what other people eat. God, it's very gristly, this meat. I finish the day usually with a steak or a big chicken breast, something like that. It's tough because I need to have a protein shake after this as well, which means I'm gonna wait. I try and wait at least 2 hours. So earliest that I can kind of go to bed is like 11 o'clock. I'm eating at 9. I need a couple hours in between. So yeah. Okay, well, we've trained and we're fueling. Okay, well, bedtime and then all over again. Keep training.